Well, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. I'm Crystal Lopez, a Senior Center Supervisor. On behalf of staff, myself, our members, and our supporters, we just want to thank everyone who has made this day a reality. Thank you to our community members, our city leadership, and our design and construction team. Our Senior Center is more than a building. Our center is an essential element of providing individual, social, and economic value. Our seniors rely on programs to enhance the desire for self-education, community connection, or simply seeking a sense of belonging. I would like to share with you a few testimonials. One member shared, "My life would be a very dull and lonely without the friends I have made here in Keller." Another member shared, "The center filled a void in my life, and even during the current times of uncertainty, a member wanted us to know that in this very strange time that we are all going through, I just wanted you to know that the staff and other seniors of the Senior Center always put happy into my day." This is a true meaning of our Senior Center in Keller. This new facility will give us the opportunity to provide more programs and services and keep pace with the growing population. And we look forward to serving everyone in this beautiful facility. So once again, thank you. At this time, I'm honored to introduce Mayor Pat McGrail. He's lived in Keller for more than 30 years, so he remembers the early day of our Senior Center. Mayor McGrail has been an advocate of this project and of the work we do here at the Senior Center. So we're so pleased to be breaking ground before he retires from elected office. Ladies and gentlemen, Mayor Pat McGrail.
So on behalf of the entire City Council and our staff, welcome to the new home, the Keller Senior Activity Center. It may not look like much right now, but in a year or so, we'll be back here cutting the ribbon on a beautiful new facility that will serve our residents for decades to come. I made Keller my home more than 30 years ago because I knew this place was special. You can point to the schools or our park system, or some of the best police and firefighters in the country who keep our community safe as reasons to choose Keller. But what I love most about this city are the people who call Keller home. Our sense of community, even over the years as our population has grown. The community that has been created right here at the Keller Seniors Activity Center is really amazing. This place is a home away from home for its members. It keeps our seniors active and engaged. It helps foster new friendships, and it serves the critical need of our people who have given and continue to give so much to our city. I love spending time with our seniors, hearing their stories, watching their adventures, learning from them. And I'll tell you what, this new facility is a long time coming. And I don't think there's anybody in the audience would disagree with that. We've asked our seniors to wait for a long time as we handled other business around town, expanded our library and our public safety facilities, built a town hall. But now the time has come. They were so patient, but they'd always remind me, they'd say, "Now, Mayor, you know we need to do something about this building eventually." And I knew they were right. Well, thanks to the seniors, to Mark and Cody and their staff, to the many Parks Board and City Council leaders who have worked on this project over the years, it is, of course, the residents of Keller, though, more importantly than any, who have allowed us to build this through our bond issue. I'm proud of many things that have been accomplished during my time serving the City of Keller as a council member and as your mayor. But it's truly one of the projects of which I'm most proud. The pandemic impacted a lot of things this year, and one of those things is that I had planned to retire back in May. Now I'll be here until December, since we'll have a runoff election. But that delay was a blessing in disguise, because it is such an honor to be here this afternoon breaking ground on this wonderful project. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for the community you've created here in Keller. And to the seniors, thank you for your patience. It did pay off, and we're going to love this new facility. Now I'm going to turn the mic over to Erin Farmer, who's our chairwoman of the Parks and Recreation Board. Erin?
All right, thank you, Mayor. Good afternoon. We have a couple members of our park board here today, so I'd like to recognize them as well. So we have Jay Blakey, we have Jenna Lee Harwell, and we have Adam Daughtery, who have joined us this afternoon. As chair of the Parks and Rec Board, I can tell you this is an incredibly exciting day. My colleagues and I on the board initially considered the requirements of the Senior Center as part of our efforts to review the master plan. As the mayor shared, there had been discussions about the future of the needs of the center, but the seniors themselves were integral in pushing this project into the spotlight. Members of the Senior Center were actively engaged with us and presented their needs and studies so that the board understood their requirements. The final project we are breaking ground on today is the culmination of numerous work sessions designed to gather input from the stakeholders, as well as public meetings to hear from other interested citizens. During these work sessions, we learned what amenities would be included in the center, considered the types of accommodations, from multi-purpose rooms to specific program rooms, and we researched the needs in municipal center amenities across the Metroplex and across the country, and made sure we understood the desires not only of our current members, but the large generation of baby boomers moving into this stage of their life. This process was very detailed, and members of the Senior Center, as well as City of Keller staff, worked hard throughout the months of planning to ensure that what we presented to the citizens of Keller was in line with the needs of the community, both now and in the future as we complete build-out. So what did we come up with together? We break ground today on a 21,000 square foot facility that will feature 3 multi-purpose rooms for various programming, an arts and craft room complete with 2 kilns, a formal classroom, a kitchen, a lounge, billiards, and gaming room. In the interest of keeping our seniors active, it also features a full-size gym with markings for basketball, volleyball, pickleball, and a fitness room full of equipment to help our members stay healthy and strong. And it is an honor to serve the citizens of Keller and to be part of today's groundbreaking ceremony. On behalf of the entire park board, thank you all for your part in getting us here today, particularly those of you from the Keller Community Senior Fund who played such a significant role. And I look forward to seeing you on opening day. It'll be here before you know it. Thank you.
We now introduce to you Carol Rubino, Keller Community Senior Fund President.
Seniors, we did it. Congratulate yourselves. We're here. As president of the Keller Community Senior Fund, I thank you all for being here today for this exciting occasion. Our mission is to improve the quality of life and serve the Keller, Texas senior community. Today we feel that this is the first step to fulfill that mission. This project started back in 2012 by Elaine Rice, our current vice president, when she presented a petition with over 100 signatures to the City Council asking for a new senior center building. Now, 8 years later, that petition is being recognized and fulfilled. In February of 2017, our seniors presented a PowerPoint presentation to the City of Keller, asking them to do a feasibility study regarding this. And finally, in June of 2018, it was put as a bond for the election, and the seniors in the City of Keller, we thank you for approving that bond by 67%. So we thank you very much. I would like to recognize our current board members, and those of you that are here, will you please stand up when I call your name and stay standing. Elaine Rice. Cynthia Berneski is our secretary. Patty Stewart is our historian. Not with us today is Jane Densmore, our treasurer Tiffany Parikh, Debbie Bryan, and Dr. Leslie Ferris. I would also like to recognize our former board members, Anita Dale, Jerry Cook, Ted Nugent, Diana Sievers, Barbara Bradford, and Marie Duran. I would be remiss if I didn't mention two gentlemen volunteers who have worked constantly behind the scenes, putting up signs, banners, and tents, even though they glue down and we put them back up again. Tom Bernatsky and Greg Rice, and manning booths during the voting, Eva Stack. These seniors have worked endlessly to provide support for this project, and our thanks to all of you. In addition, throughout this process, we have had support from the city's Park and Recreation Department and their staff, the Parks and Recreation Board, Cody Mayberry, Mark Hafner, Kyle Cooper, Gary Davis, Brinkley Sergeant Wingington Architects, members of the City Council, and the Senior Center staff. Crystal, Michelle, and Marina, we owe our lives to you. You have done so much, such a tremendous job serving our seniors throughout this COVID pandemic. However, every one of these people have allowed us to be a part of this process. They have listened to our needs and recommendations and have treated us with respect and dignity, which is a part of our vision for seniors in Keller. Given that, however, there has also been a most important, steady hand throughout all of this, providing support and encouragement along the way, and that is the hand of Mayor Pat McGrail. We thank you, Mayor McGrail, so very much. So if you would please step forward. Our Vice President and the remainder of our board have something to say to you.
Good afternoon. It is a great and exciting time for all of us. Thank you for coming and supporting us. We are here not only for the groundbreaking, but to honor Pat McGrail for all his support and visionary dreams for a new Keller Senior Activity Center. The Keller Community Senior Fund has put in numerous hours, days, years for this endeavor, and Mayor, you were a strong support behind us. You shared your knowledge, your wisdom, and your expertise. For that, we were truly grateful, and we appreciate you standing behind us all the way. With this said, the Keller Community Senior Fund would like to give you a small gift of appreciation. I'll get it all out here in a minute. For your support and expertise helping us get this senior center going. We really appreciate it. Thank you for your years of support for the Keller area seniors. You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'm really humbled. I guess there's no excuse now for me ever to be late for anything. I've actually got a clock now. But that's very nice. And you know, I really do care about you folks, and I knew you needed it and you deserved it. So it took us a while, but we got it. So I'm happy. So thank you so much.